Jammers, Fern here, and today I will be showing you guys a tutorial on how I make my outfits. So for this one right here, as you guys can tell, I just took one simple thing. The one simple thing that I decided to take was the wedding dress, well, the princess dress, and I took it and I decided to build some things around it. So I decided to go with white and gray because those two are kind of the main colors of this dress. So when I took the main colors, and I decided to do that. So then I decided to go with the next best thing, which is this thing right here. As you guys can tell, it's kind of a little pinkish, although it's supposed to be a little bit lighter like that. I couldn't go with anything like that, so I decided to go with this stuff. As you guys can tell, it's all pink. Even though my favorite color is not pink, I decided to go with this look, because it kind of suits it best. I wanted to go with a kind of eye like that, but I prefer this one. So I will be giving you guys a tutorial on how I make my looks. So first of all, I start with any kind of animal that I kind of want to make a look based off of, which many people, as you guys know, always go for the Arctic wolves. Me, I usually go for a different kind of animal surrounding the Arctic wolf, like a cheetah or something. So for this animal, I will be going with a wolf. Now, I always make my animals with the same name and everything, which the name this time will always be Precious Spiritstone. I don't know why, but I kind of always like that name, so I'm just gonna go with that name again. So after I decide to kind of make this, I'm going to make a new look. So as you guys all know, everything starts out with this animal. Now we're going to start off with just a base look, which is this. So first we're going to find an object to base the thing off of. Okay, for this look, I am going to be basing off my things for bareback. So yeah, I'm going to be basing my look off of the red top hat. Now, for the colors, I like this one. I'm going to start off with this base look. So then I'm going to go to this one. I am not going to try to copy Apari's. I just like this look. So we're going to have girl eyes that are going to be white. Now we're actually going to have a pattern, but we're not going to figure that out yet. So let's keep going down. Oh, I kind of like that. You know what? Let's go for the black look at the bottom instead. So we're just going to continue to go down until we can find some stuff that is either red or black that will probably go good. No thank you. Okay, so as you guys can tell, I kind of don't really have that much stuff right now. So I'm just going to kind of base my look off of this for now. Now, ooh, I have a good idea for the color. That's cute. Now, here is the base look that I'm going to be going with. I feel like that should be my collar. Let's go with that. So let's gonna have a little bit. Ooh, that is cute. I like this look. So this is going to be the look that we have now. So as you guys could tell, I kind of based my look off of one object and I just decided to look for surrounding things that kind of went with it. Now, if you guys are having difficulty with this, my inbox is literally open. So I don't know how many gemograms we're allowed to have or anything. Sorry, my friend, I don't know where the heck. Oh, you're up there. So, oh, see, as you guys can tell, people's gemograms get full and everything. So, back to the thing. So I just based off my look off of one little object and I decided to go around with that. So with the hat, I decided to just go with the top hat and everything. So yeah. that is how I am able to make my looks. Now, these 3 looks I made by myself and everything. I made that one just now. For these ones, I based them off of the beta hood that I have now for some odd reason. For these 2, I just based this one off mainly because I was kind of in a bad mood and everything, and I felt like I wanted to hurt someone, but I just based it off of the colors that time, which I decided to make my colors all black and everything. So when I decided to make it, I looked at the hats and everything, and I couldn't find anything that looked good with my hat. So I decided to just go with the furry. I have, as you guys can tell, I have nothing around my neck, only because nothing really looks good around the neck. Like, I tried this stuff, but it kind of blocks the little bow that I like. So next I decided, since I couldn't find anything good to go with the back, like, since the furry kind of covers the bow and everything, so I decided to go with just a Gemalaliday bow. For the legs, you guys can tell, I went with the normal thing that almost everyone goes with, which is the elf bracelets. But for the tail, since everyone knows all of the elf tail armors have gone out, like these elf tail armors have gone out of the shop and everything, I decided to go with the one that I could go with best, which was this one, since this one doesn't really have the red color that I need. So that is kind of a tutorial on how I make my outfits. And if you guys want any more tutorials, please tell me down in the comment section. For this one, I just based it off of all the freedom stuff that I got. I got tons of freedom stuff all of a sudden because this random person saw that I had a necklace on my trade before I had all of this. Well, I had all of these spikes still, but I don't know about the hood. I got the freedom stuff before I got the hood. I decided I wanted to go with either some kind of hood with some kind of hat, so I decided to go with that because that was the best object for me. So this is how I based my look off of, and for the tail, I didn't really decide to go with anything because nothing really went good with this kind of tail. So yeah, as you guys can tell, nothing really goes good with the tail. So yeah, that is a tutorial on how I make my outfits. So if you guys liked, please leave a like, comment, and don't forget to hit that big red button like you're punching it in the stomach. So yep, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hope to see you guys in my next video. Peace!